Hello. There you go. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another LIVE2D stream. I'm your host, Lucifer, and Venus Annabella to understand your service. And hey, Gambit. I do apologize if you know. You got if you got pulled into the ad limbo. But yes, shields up. What do you mean by that? Oh, so you're getting rage baited, Gambit? I wonder how that is possible. Welcome back. How are you rage baited, Gambit? I thought you were infallible. I thought you were invincible. Yes. So this person. Yes. What happened? Whoa, that is intense, but okay. I'm gonna let you do that. Mr. Bubbles, welcome. Congratulations on your 14th battle. Wow. Okay, let's not go there, Gambit. I mean, you know, I know it's okay to I think it's okay to rant, but let's not go there. Let's not go that far. Are you ranting or are you asking for a solution? How are you doing, Mr. Bubbles? Are you ranting or are you asking for solutions? Because I don't think this is an appropriate space for this. Yeah. Mr. Bubbles, why? Why do you do this? Why? Why? What's up, Mr. Bubbles? I do not know about that, Gambit. But yes, welcome back. I have also made some adjustments. Okay, Gambit. I asked. Come on, Gambit. Please. I ask you a question. Are you ranting or are you asking for a solution? Because I don't think this is an appropriate place to rant. This is a private matter. This is... I don't know. Yeah. Nevertheless, I don't think this place is appropriate. I just started. I just started the stream. Okay, that's good. Let it lie as a dealt issue. I'm sorry. I just, you know, I was expecting a kill stream. I didn't think it was, you know, rant session. Good. Anyway, how's the self-flagellation, Mr. Bubbles? Yeah, how's your rank right now? Also, look at this. She was scared to push the blank button. Understandable. You know, sometimes I can see that. But yes, as you can see right now, this is the most that Mr. Red's eyes can move. And then as well, Here's the thing. I have said everything with Mr. Red's open, and thank you, Gambit. Thank you. Can we I saw that one as well, you know, when you're ranting at Princess's stream, and I don't think that that is appropriate. You didn't even ask, "Can I rant here?" Which is, you know, honestly, I think it is more appropriate to ask for permission first before, you know, letting out your baggage. Right? Right? Yeah. Anyway, as you can see here, I have the eyelids in selected, right? There is the eye open, and I believe that I have shown it to you guys, which is, you know, eye open with 0 as the neutral, with Mr. Red, you know, looking at the screen as well, with the eyeball X and Y at 0, and not at the negatives. Eyeball X and Y, right? So, what was I gonna say? Right. With this one, with the IL open, to 0, it closes, right? And then when it gets to like the above, it is okay, Gambit. Thank you for the lurkies. Anyway, when it gets to above 1, which is, you know, 1.2, Mr. Red does the surprised eye, or rather the wide eye. But what does the smile functions for? You know, they were pretty much the same for eye left and eye right, but the difference is that whenever you know, whenever the model does the smiling thing, like this one, yeah, whenever the model does a smiling, the smiles also activate. So if Mr. Red smiles, it would be like that. Ain't that cool? Yeah, the doorways have that yeah, doorways have that kind of effect, you know, which is pretty nice. It's probably the reason why you know, people say clear the room, and then they walk out, and then suddenly they're like, huh, what was I mad for? A lot, some of the time. Sometimes the feeling gets super intense. Hey, Nito, how goes the creations? It is doing great. You know, as you can see, Mr. Red is here. He's currently smiling at us, but let's make him frown. Okay, make him frown. Oh, and then the smile fades. The smiling eyes fades, and now Mr. Red is like this. Oh, oh. Thank you, Nito. Thank you. Oh, right. Um, if you happen to have any concepts for emos, just let me know. I know some friends who, you know, love making emotes, but yeah, it's up to you. Anyway, as you can also see here, you door walk out and forget. Yeah, yeah, probably Gambit. A bong emote. A bong emote would probably need an animation, and I actually, yeah, I think I need that. I think I need to make like an animated emote or a bong, you know. Boom, boom. Anyway, like I said, with the flaps in here as well, I have made it so that they fade away as the eye closes, which is, you know, par for the course, because, you know, if your eye is completely closed, you're only gonna see the wrinkles. But I don't want to put wrinkles in Mr. Rez's eyes whenever he closes his eyes. Hey Nere, welcome. How are you? I would need emails deciding whether a VT model keep the live cam. Oh, yeah, it's definitely up to you whether you want to be, you know, VTuber or FlashTuber. Either way, you're doing great. Don't worry. What is what? I don't know what that is. I don't know what kind of emote that is. Probably like a neutral. Hey, hey, hey. You know. Anyway, as you can see, Mr. Frowny Face. Sorry about that, storm warning. Hey, Kiwi and Apple. Sorry, as you can see, Mr. Red has a frowny face, but I also have form mouth and for open now all set. So the mouth form is like I said before. It goes from -1 to probably up to 1.5, but I've set it to 1.2, which is the smiliest smiley face, which is like this. Yes. So from frown to neutral, and then to smiley face. Why so serious? But yeah, that's basically what I did, as well as I set some stuff up for base, which is 0 for Mr. Red, and then the mouth opened, which is, you know, I'm going to be setting all of these stuff up. The upper lips, and the beard, and the stash. So if you're wondering why the stash is, you know, can I joke around with the book I read? Well, that depends. What's that? What's the particular book? Anyway, I hope everyone, you know, enjoys the process. The Wicked Unseen. What is the Wicked Unseen? What's it about? Anyway, what we're going to be doing here is, as you can see, I have set the path deformities around the beard, so that if I try to manipulate like a particular part of the thing, human expression. Yes. Well, the thing about this one is, as you can see with the mustache. Wait, let me just there you go. As you can see, the mustache is disappearing whenever, you know, the value of mouth open increases than the keyframe, because I've set it as a keyframe for here. So for this one, I need to set it as a keyframe as well at the you know, somewhere around here, so that it would still appear even if I move it a little bit. But since I want the stash to always be there, I'm just gonna set it to the other end, and then it magically appears now. Stash just gets like this. No. Welcome back, Mr. Bubbles. I lurked during I lurked. Are you winning? Are you winning though? Hopefully, despite the suffering. Also, congratulations on your first bell, Nito.
Hello, this is Radio Lucy informing Live Lucy to sustain hydration. Sponsored
Thank you,
by
Nito.
The Viewer.
Thank you for the hydrate. Actually, I know that there are no snackies, but I will snacky as I hydrate. Okay. If you guys are wondering what my snackies is, I actually have like a half-eaten spicy noodle that I'm finishing. Very spicy. Let me tell you that. I will definitely need a flippin' a single noodle. It's very spicy, Kiwi. Oh. You guys want semantics, huh? Okay, fine, sure. Let me reiterate that. I have a partially eaten spicy noodles with an egg. There you go. Are you guys happy now? Sorry if I, you know, make squelchy mouth sounds as I chew and eat. But they are very delicious. It's carbonara flavored too. Yes. How do you know it's a bowl though, Gambit? And I didn't say empty. I said eaten, partially eaten. Hey, Alexis! Welcome, welcome. I sincerely hope that the streak isn't done. I mean, the streak isn't broken. You're playing mind games? No, I'm not playing mind games. You're the one who's like, you know. I am actually. What is have? You're doing the, you know, you're philosophizing. What is life except for, you know, what we make of it? Is the truth really the truth, or is it the truth based on the majority consensus? Is 1 + 1 equals really 2, or is it, you know, numbers don't lie? Let me tell you that. I'm so sorry about that, Alex. I'm so sorry. Gotta go bed. Okay, thank you, Kiwi, for stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, we're not gonna leave Mr. Red, you know, with his mouth half open. Let's go and set this thing up. Since we already have the beard like this, like set up as, you know, since we already have the beard like this, set into the both keyframes on both sides, we just have to do the same thing. So as you can see, I usually start with the lips. Like I said before, I start with the lips, and then I move with the you know, with the outside stuff. And as you can see, this is the edge of, you know, what I drew as Mr. Red's jaw, which I don't think you will ever see. Hey, Pixie! Hello! Hello! So, how are you, Pixie? But yes, I can basically, usually I would, like I said before, I would usually make a duplicate of the head shape and then make a duplicate of, like, you know, just erase some of the meshes on top so that I could manipulate it as if it's only the jaw part. But since, you know, I have Mr. Red's beard to hide it for me, I could just, you know, not move it and just use the beard as some, you know, a placeholder for the jaw. So we got that. And as you can see here, let me remove the stash for now. What if the truth of society? No, let's not go there. Let's not go too far off the deep end, Gambit. Becoming more negative. What do you mean by that, Alexis? Anyway, as you probably remember, like, skin is basically stretchy, but at the same time it sticks to, like, you know, certain landmarks in the face. So you know, as you can see here, this part of the beard is sticking to next to the jaw, and the jaw is you know, sticking next to the corner of the lips. So if Mr. Red were to, like, say, open his mouth, these ones will actually go here, like that. So it's going to look like that. But as you can see here, some of the mesh is kind of several things that didn't bother me before now annoy me. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Alexis. This is probably just age. How do I know? Well, you know. You know. Hey, Sanstino. Hello, ¿cómo estás?
Make your own models? Yes, yes. Welcome, Akuma. Welcome back. It's been a while. But yes, I do make my own models. And now, as you can see here, we're just gonna measure how far the stuff goes. So as you can see here, if it close the mouth, it's like this, right? Yeah, if it close the mouth, it's like this tall, and then as you open the mouth, you just gotta, you know, take into consideration how far it is, how far the end goes, and then just extend the other side of that to a considerable degree. It doesn't have to be, you know, it doesn't have to be a flat version of it. It only has to be like the appropriate amount, let's say. So as you would a jaw, it wouldn't move too much. But let's see here. Oh, will you look at that? Doesn't that beard, well, the general shape of the beard, you know, be appropriate? Work has been crazy, but that is actually awesome. Ah, thank you, Aqua. But I hope work is, you know, going smoothly for you. I feel like carry that over into the stream soon. Oh no, you're never a bother, Alexis. It's okay. If you ever want to rant, you know, you can ask permission. Yeah. You know, all spaces here is a safe space, so you don't have to worry a single thing about anyone judging you. And since, you know, all the entire mesh, by the way, and since the entire mesh has been it gets wacky as you move it with well, for the most part with path deform, it's you have to, like, you know, just manually return it to its rightful place if there are some textures that you would like preserved, or, you know, details in the beard that you would like preserved, just like this. As you can see here, the beard, wait, let me just yeah, there you go. Let me select that. So as you can see here in this in the layer itself, as you can see, there is this part over here that has like this triangle-y thing, and I wanted to go back to that direction. So let's select it back again and then move it here. And now voila, it's flowing a little bit more curly, like, you know, like that way. And yeah, you got to take into consideration some of those stuff. You know, you can also, like, if I remember correctly, you could also circumvent that by separating them into layers. Like, there's just the base color, and then in the different layer there's the highlight, and then there in the different layer there's the shadow. But you know, that's more moving parts, and I didn't want to complicate this, you know, the model any more than it is, because well, let's just say that the more moving parts, the more heavy the model becomes, you know. And yeah, that's most likely one of the reasons why yeah, that's most likely one of the reasons why a lot of people, well, a lot of, you know, VTubers don't try to overexert their other PCs by turning off their VTuber models sometimes, and only those who have like a beefy PC could, you know, could just stream every single thing with models super smooth and all that stuff. Yeah. Yeah, smooth overall, made it through the weeks of. Yes, nice, great job, Akuma. Great job. You deserve the great rest. Alexis is never a bother. Yes, you're so right, Mr. Bubbles. What is? I like fish fingers dipped in custard. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, yes, we do love our 11th Doctor. 10th Doctor. Oh my goodness, David Tennant likes fish fingers and custard. Unfortunately, I like fish fingers and custard, but there is a more accessible one where I am, which are fish crackers. They're like, well, fish crackers, and dip it in custard, and it is super swell. Wonderful. I just hope the peak this week and most of it. Of course, it should. It should. I hope that, peak goes well for you, Alexis. Wait, I think I'm gonna be there, aren't I? Huh. Or was I wrong in thinking that? Did someone uninvite me? I hope not. Anyway. Bada bing. Slack jawed, no mustache. No. So here's the thing. You are going to be Mr. Red and everyone else. You are going to be seeing the model look like this without the mustache for quite a while, because as you can see here, all of these expressions will need me to like set up a mouth, an open mouth version of it, and it's always like, super different with each each expression, because this neutral one is supposed to be an shape, and then this one is supposed to be an O shape, and then this one's to be shape, with a U. O, E. Maybe that, or a beardless redeem, or both. Are you sure, Mr. Ed? Are you sure? Because if you want a beardless redeem, I might have to like retexture it, which is perfectly fine. I could do it off screen, but let me tell you, this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like without the thing. Because unfortunately, I did kind of like shade the entire thing. Yeah, I shaded the entire layer, but I could fix it. It's no biggie, don't worry. Oh, whoops. There you go. Let's go back with the what do you call this type of beard? Sanzino, thank you for collecting a bell. Congratulations on your first bell. Amish? The Amish beard? That is quite possible. Also, with this one, as you can see here, the lips overlaps the beard. We cannot have that. Okay, so we are going to be widening the beard so that it is at an appropriate distance from the lips. Can you give him one of those hats? Oh, I don't know. I think that's I don't think if I should tell this, but you know what? Fine, I will. Just to mess with Mr. Ed a little bit, I actually drew a maid outfit for Mr. Ed. He obviously declined, but never say never. Oh, thank you for the biddies, Anastino. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. So anyway, let's go back to high point redeem may change. Oh yes, that is mine. Some people. Oh, maybe okay. I do apologize for that, Mr. Red. There's only one, so okay. It's all right. Well, congratulations on getting the biddy symbol. I mean badge. Yeah. Where was I? Right. So, let's go back to the sound. There you go. And do you guys think that this is an appropriate amount of age? Okay. Yeah. Personally, I believe that it looks real nice right now. So if we could go back here. Thank you again for the biddies. Sensino. A man can do the Black Panther dance. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Are you playing Fortnite? And as you can see, I think I'm very happy with how, with the transition. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. And now with that, we're done with that. And now for the mustache. As you can see, we've set the mustache keyframe on, but we haven't set the mustache how it will rest in the transition, by the end of the transition. So we're gonna be doing just that. As you might have remembered, if it closes, as you might have remembered, we are following the upper lip, or rather the skin above the upper lip for the stash. And we're gonna do basically the same thing for we're gonna basically do the same thing for mouth open at Thank you. Yes, Mr. Red, the stash is back. Or do you say it's stash? Do you call your mustache mustache? Mustachian? Or musty? Wait. A musty. Isn't that like no stash? No stash? You call it no stash? Moustache. Ah, yes, the moustache. Moo. Oh, Mr. Red, would you like a cow outfit? No, you wouldn't want that. Anyway, as you can now see, it does look a little bit better now, right? But we are still missing one more thing. The mouth shade. Bam! Of course, the mustache has to have like a shadow. And so we are going to be doing that right now. So from here, from here, add 2 keyframes on the other side. And then here, we just follow the lead of the stash. There you go. And as you could probably see, it does overlap a bit with the mouth, the upper lip, because the mouth shading is clipped, is clipping the entirety of the mouth. As you can see from here, yes, it is clipping the entirety of the mouth. But we can circumvent that without ever like manipulating all of these things by just, going with this, which is the meshes, which is the mesh for the shading itself. So we just do that. Of course, I know it is very it does look like an inefficient way, but you know, truth be told, I really don't mind if this is an inefficient way. It's more of like, you know, do what you're most comfortable with. And then just to make sure that it is, you know, it is okay, you just look at the transition and see if there is some discrepancy in there, so that you know, people wouldn't notice, basically. Well, for the most part, you can actually just manipulate it so that the upper skin wouldn't be above the mustache. Like so. And it wouldn't show up at all, as you can see. There you go. Infrared bull. I'm gonna take a bite out of my spicy noodle. Oh, also, Mr. Red, did you see did you happen to see Sleepless's stream earlier? I hope you did. I hope you did. Because I believe that Sleepless went and streamed some Isaac at 8. And then probably ended at 9:30. Oh, you should. You definitely should. Oh, yeah, as you can see now. Mouth closed. And mouth open. Oh my goodness. Ain't that great? And I also added the, you know, I also made the added benefit, Mr. Red, of making the open mouth at 1.2 maximum. Normally it's, you know, normally it's at 1.0, but I made it 1.2 just in case, you know, you happen to have the wonderful gift of unhinging your jaw, which, you know, would be perfect for a 1.2. Actually, I could do a 1.5, but, you know, I may be underestimating it. I thought infrared Deaver like WoW Deaver chest form. Oh, that is quite possible. But hey, unless, you know, Mr. Red gives the go sign, I am unable to take creative liberties, even though I like to scare Mr. Red with some features. Like, say, I'm not gonna say a rabbit, a bunny outfit. Anyway, this is going to be an sound, and this is going to be an oh sound. Oh. Why do I say that like it's anyway, like the process before, we're going to be turning off the stash. Yes. And then actually we should also remove disable the beard for now as well, so that we could focus on the mouth shape first, because that is the first and foremost the leader of how things move. As you can see, and it goes here, and then O will be probably make it a little make it a little narrower. like so. Like a big frown in it. And then remove, yeah, put this thing down there. Now, as you can see, the shape is looking a little bit more like, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to lower this. Like so. And we just, basically we just, what do you call that? Yeah, basically we just fine tune it until we get to the desired shape. Usually what I do is kind of make it like this, which is keep on narrowing the shape. Hello, Sans. Congratulations on your first bell. I do believe that you tried to, like, redeem a bell before. But congratulations on getting, you know, the bell first. And what do you guys think? Do you guys think this is like a bit the biggest O that Mr. Red can do? Or do you feel like, you know, Mr. Red could do something a bigger O? Actually, you know what? Let's not, you know, let's not unhinge Mr. Red's jaw this time and just be happy with this one. Check it like this, and then make Mr. Red. You can also use like these red stuff, you know, the red bounds as a guideline for how centered your thing is, as well as this center line, which is, you know, what I said in the as a guide here, which is also very, very wonderful, very useful for when you want your model to be as symmetrical as possible. Although I vastly, you know, recommend that you just be happy with asymmetry as you go along, because you might you know, develop a habit where you spend too much time with the finer details that you kind of forget that you're, you know, you're making a model. Yeah, that you should be making a model that works and not a model that is perfect in every way, because that is unattainable. Sometimes you just got to be happy with what you got, you know. And sometimes you just need to learn your limits, because hey, that is the way to learn, right? Knowing your limits, ending it there, and then look, you know, after you take a big long look inside of yourself, you just go, what can I do to, yeah, what can I do to surpass this? Yes, thank you, Nito. Hello, Cat. How are you, Cat? Twitch and YouTube bell. Yes, yes. Doesn't it make you hungry, guys, whenever you hear that certain type of bell? Like, you know. Is the bell has rung. My master calls me. I must away. To those who don't know, that is a reference to Igor in Legends of Adventures.
The master has called for me. I must away.
I hope you guys are enjoying this, nonetheless, though. Anyway, in this one, we are going to Um, we are going to be manipulating the teeth a little bit, the lower teeth, because as you may know, the upper part of the mouth is basically unmoving, basically stationary, static. The the parts of the mouth that is most likely move that would most likely move is the part that is connected to the jaw, because the jaw is the one that moves, and not the based on where the positioning of the skull. So from here, if you feel your chin, and as you open your mouth, you can feel what kind of angle it currently is. So if you open your mouth to the widest it possibly is, and then let your hand stay there. As you close your mouth, it is in a different angle from where it was before. So it swings in a spherical fashion, right? So we're going to be doing the same thing for the lower teeth, which is basically we're going to be bending the teeth so that the shape of it is more aligned with the shape of the jaw when it is lowered. So as you can see here, not much of it is, not much of the teeth is showing, because the O sound, the shape of the O is supposed to be, what do you call that? Yeah, it's supposed to be the most constricted in terms of verticality. But if you're thinking of the narrowest shape in terms of horizontal, it's going to be the E sound, E, not the E, which is the I, but E. And then we're going to be increasing the height of the tongue, because as I have said before, it is vertical. Love you, get thank you, Kat. I hope you're learning a lot. And then from here, we're just going to be constricting the inside of that. Now it is optional to from here, it is optional to make it so it looks like this, but since there is nothing going on in here, as it is blocked by tongue and teeth, you can just stretch it upwards so that it will still look as if it's there. Now, to hide all of those, we're gonna be using the flappy parts of the skin, and then voila. As you can see, I'm now able to hide the teeth in this model. Of course, I gotta set these stuff up. Doing it alongside you. Oh. Well, don't worry, guys. If you guys are if you guys wanna take a look at this in a closer in a frame by frame or a play by play, you could also look at the red platform, which I also stream in, and I don't delete the videos. So yeah, don't worry about that. I could private them, but that is only in a rare instance. You know who you are. Anyway, but yeah, at the very least, I am very happy if you guys are at the very least happy with the company that I bring you. Ah, thank you, kid. You can fun fact. A lot of people use Live2D to make models, of course. But did you know that you can actually make emotes? You can actually animate emotes in Live2D. Yeah, thought so. Wanting to go home, excited for the bike parts. I hope you get. Oh yes. Very happy that you got the bike parts, Lito. I was there when you set it to Princess. Oh no, but it's okay. Is it a cycling bike or is it a motorbike? Made yourself some Oh, nice. Sports bike for the road. Oh, very cool, very cool. Oh my goodness. Don't forget your helmet. Definitely want to learn some animation. Oh, eventually we'll get to that, Pixie. What? So here's the thing. Jawline is immaculate. Thank you, Polly. Also, welcome. Okay, so here's the thing, Pixie. If you want to animate, some emotes here in Live2D, a lot of these can actually help you out with that. And if you are actually thinking of if you're actually thinking of just exporting it, you can just go to File for here, and then yeah, export image/video, and then as a image or GIF animation. So yeah, you can do it just like that. Yeah. How do you like the smug emote, Alexis? Yeah, it kind of works. If I remember correctly, Emote Labs is based off of Live2D, but it's in a more affordable, albeit limited, capacity. You can definitely do it in Emote Labs as well. But yeah. Also, I'll be right back. Bio break. All right, there you go. We're back. I don't know what is smug in Spanish. I don't know either. Yes, but now I am awake, Nizo. Thank you. Anyway, where were we? Right. Mr. Red gonna be doing the O sound. Ow. 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 Oh. So with the aw sound, might as well just keep, just go all the way. Yes, that is what I reconsidered while I was in the bathroom. Which is, should we double down on the shape of the O? I'm mature, definitely not gonna comment on the O sound. What? Well, we're all mature here, so don't worry. There you go. Well, you could also think of the Dark Souls hit sound, from Dark Souls 1, the hit sound that you make whenever you get hit. Yeah, you can also consider that as something similar to the sound of, the sound. You gotta be like, oh, kind of like a turtle, Actually, I think that's what they used, isn't that so? It's what they used for to make the attack sounds in Dark Souls. They were like, oh. Actually, you know what? Let's not go there. Yes, from here, we just close the skin with some choice selections of, all of these stuffs there. So there you go. Another one. Welcome back, everyone, from the adverts. Also, a reminder not to think too much on whether or not the meshes are overlapping. Just, just get in there. What that mouth do? It goes, oh. And then it goes, ah. Anyway, I'm gonna take a bite out of my noodles. Very delicious. Although I think it's starting to dry up. But hey, it's fine. How are you doing, hobo dinner? Also, nice abstergo. Did you get that from the Riesling? Is Riesling having like a promo? Or like, a collab with Twitch on it? That is very cool. And cool stuff in Minecraft. Oh, that's very nice. What's that new stuff? And there you go. As for this one, lower it a little bit more. Up to there. And see how the magic goes. Ooh. It's kind of, okay, let's put it over there on the edge. And then this one, retreat a little bit. And then this one. My mouth makes noise and eats. Oh. Yes. tune in for some infrared ASMR. Okay, let's keep a look at it, and then to the other side, it is a little bit more. There you go. Now, am I doing too much on this? B. But you know what? I don't mind. Let's keep on. So as you can see here, there is some overlapping that is happening. Normally, it would be okay, but you know, it kind of grinds my gears. So we're gonna be doing just that. Now close and then see if we have problems with the opening. Okay, we still do. As you can currently see from here, the upper skin. During the transition, you can see that it is lagging quite a bit, and then it falls into place over there. So what we could do is basically just, cheat this by making the layers as close to each other as possible. And then let's see. Oh, well, you look at that. That is, that is much better. But it's still a bit lacking, isn't it? So let's test that out using this side. Oh, I see the problem now. There you go. And then this one is... There you go. How about that? I kind of got worse. Alright, let's go back in here. Alright, let's go back to base. And then as you can currently see right now, I believe that the cause of it is something called lag. Not lag as in, in the terms of it's lagging because all this stuff, internet and stuff like that. No, it's more of like the animation of the mesh can't keep up. The animation of the upper skin mesh cannot keep up with the upper lips. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go back to... We're going to be selecting both the upper lips and the upper skin. We're going to go back to art, mesh mode. And as you can see, the meshes of both are color-coded. What we're going to do here now is we're going to be moving this one here closer to the edge. Like so. And then the same thing here. Like so. Fireplace, a table for a board of directors meeting with my copper golems, particle accelerator. Oh. I see. That is very silly. But hey, congratulations on making some cool stuff. I didn't know you can make a particle accelerator in the game. Anyway, let's try that out for size. And then open. Oh, as you can see, it's getting a little healthier. Yeah, it's looking a little healthier. It's still, it's still lagging behind a bit. But now it's like that. Let's go back in there. And as you may remember, it's color coded, right? We can actually select like 2 vertices. Wait, I selected the wrong one. There you go. 1 vertex from the lips, and then 1 vertex from the from the skin. And you can actually click where is that? this one, bind. And now, basically, they're stuck together in one single vertex. They're basically sharing one single vertex, so that when it moves, it actually stretches both things. But hopefully, it will take the upper lip will take priority in this. So we bind the other side as well, and then go okay with that. As you can see, glue upper lips, and then most likely the other one is lower lips. And now when we open the mouth, it would be less of a hassle. It kind of still is, but you know, don't count. It's all right if you make mistakes. As you may know, as you may recall, everyone is human. You're only human after all. Don't blame yourself too much. Okay. Let's fix that on post, okay? Because it might get a little bit tedious. Hey, I hope everyone's having fun, nevertheless. Fun being the boss when I can meet my employees of saying, you're fired! Man, every time I try to say you're fired, you keep remembering, WWE Vince McMahon keeps on saying that, you're fired. It's the most vitriolic. Cat in the Hat. Oh. I have such faint memories of Cat in the Hat. I don't know. It's probably because Cat in the Hat scared me. But I do prefer as well. Number 2, you're fired. Man, I love Austin Powers. It's very funny. Do you guys remember Will Ferrell in Austin Powers 1? Who do you work for? Who do you work for? Who do you work for? All right. Don't forget to save your progress every time. Yeah, every time you remember, you remember the save function. Save. Anyway, now that we've got the O. Yeah, now that we've got the O settled in. Well, probably not the entire thing. You can actually, with these types, actually, you can select them, and then take note of the points where you put in the deform path keys, and you can actually see them in action as you open, as you watch the animation. As you can see here. Ain't that nice? Anyway, as you can currently see, there is some deformities happening. So let's try and fix that. I do believe that this would help, but you never know until you try it out and see it in action. Take 2. Wait. Deselect. Take 2. Ain't that looking a little bit better? And the same principle happens in here as well. Ah, snip. Here we go again. There you go. And there you go. Now, hopefully, it's it's gonna be doing much better. All right, let's do this. Yeah, it's doing good. It's looking great. Let's go to. I'm saying it's looking great. It's looking good because for the most part, we can actually hide these stuffs, or at the very least, mitigate the how noticeable it can become. So for this one, obviously with the O, with the frowning, with the O, we go and do this, do that, and to make sure that you're going straight down with the vertex or the path deform that you are using, you can hold shift just like in Photoshop, and then close the gap there. Like that. And then this one as well, just move it a little bit, to give the whole beard the dynamic feeling of moving as a whole. And then in this one, you can actually freestyle, but I, didn't want to do that because you can get very creative when you do freestyle. And by very creative, I mean chaotically so. So yeah, curb your enthusiasm, guys. If you have an idea, just make sure that you have a backup. Try it out, and if it doesn't work, well, So yeah, also the reason why I would suggest against going too crazy or delving too quick on the being too quick on the draw of like making last minute decisions on the model is because do you guys know the world builder's disease, where you just get stuck in the world building and you just forget the story that you're originally going to be making? That's basically the same thing that could happen here in art. Well, in drawing and making some stuff, you get to too immersed in the technicalities that you kind of forgot, hey, I'm making a model. Yeah, I'm making a model right now. Maybe I should tone it down a bit, So yeah, that is a hazard that, you can consider. Anyway, as you can see right now, whoa. Ain't that nice? Also, let's lift the beard here in the corners of the mouth a little bit more. And then we're fine and set. Oh, look at that. Ain't that nice? Ah! Also, let's set this up here, just to make it rest on the line. As well as on the other side. I'll take you to the other side so you could do like you do, or you could do like me. I'm also being aware of the random bouts of singing that I do, because copyright is a glorious thing. I say that with sarcasm, okay? Just in case no one, just in case everyone thinks I'm incapable of sarcasm, or, finding what sarcasm is. Alright. Thank you, Nita. And now, we're going to the stash. And now, we look at it like so. Now, do you guys think that this is okay? This is good? It's okay, right? It's fine. Let's manipulate the tip a little bit. There you go. And then go up like this. And make it so. Alright, let's take a look. Oh, look at that. It curves more. And then nice. And then go finally. The mouth shaving. I mean, the mouth shadow. Shading. Not too much. And there you go. And let's lower the teeth. Let's lower the lips a little bit more, so that it would not show too much of the upper teeth. Because for the most part, the upper teeth would be restricted to a select few animations. Especially with the smiling parts. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait, sorry. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Hey, Isma, look at this guy. Right, the poison for Cusco. The poison made specifically for Cusco. Cusco's poison. A lot of people want me. A lot of people are telling me, are requesting that voice line, in particular. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's one of the most iconic one. My spinach puffs. And then what was that one? Hey, look what I can do. What does that have anything to do with? No, he's got a point. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe that was I able to do the shoulder cronks. Yeah, was I able to do the shoulder cronks? I don't know, Hopefully I did, and I made you guys proud. Yes, it is such a great movie. And I don't regret knowing how to make a Patrick Warburton impression. Such underrated gems they are. It's good to see the sun and feel this place. Okay. Man. Yeah. That trio is my jam. Let me tell you what. Also, if you include probably Sinbad. Yeah. Sinbad, Legend of the Seven Seas. I think it was Legend of the Seven Seas. Yeah, the DreamWorks one. Oh. Right. My goodness. Eris. Am I right, guys? Eris. My goodness. Okay. Let us continue with this. Yes, apparently Eris is one of those, you know, that awakened that awakened a lot of people. And I mean a lot of people. Let us manipulate the upper lips now again. To hide the shading. There you go. There you go. And voila. Now it's hiding it. I don't know why I have taste the women I do looks at favorite hat. That is true. That is true. Who was that one? The bad guy in Atlantis? The one where you know, Milo went back home and he was like, how did you get here? And then she was like, I came down from the chimney. Ho ho ho. Like what? The humor is so wonderful as well. Yeah. It was Helga. Yeah, Helga. Yeah, but not to be outdone, but you know, not to be outdone by Princess Kidagakash. She's also very wonderful. Let's lower the stash a little bit more, you know? Just give it a little more. Oh, no. I think that's a little bit too much for this one. There you go. This one as well. Alright, I think this is great. Now from here, we can go and select the upper skin from this one as well. And then do just that. This lip should be over there. And be like so. And the same thing goes for this one. Okay. Oh. Manipulate this lip into the lip. Lip the lip like lip. Lipton. There you go. And now we will see. Wow. Oh, there's some lagging over on the other side, but nevertheless, we keep on keeping on. Oh, look at that. Everything's nice and hunky-dory. Good job, Helldiver. And basically that's what I will be doing in all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. That is what I'll be doing in all 6 positions. I mean, expressions. But in the meantime, let's close Mr. Red's beard right now. And let's get to the nitty gritty part, okay? Well, it's not nitty gritty. It's actually one of the most fun stuff that that I've ever encountered in this, ever want to do in this, which is one, breathing. And, the breathing will be controlled by, for the most part, the chest and the abs, which is here in the middle body. And then, we are going to be making physics on the strands. So, hair physics, yes. Anyway, from here in the middle body, we are going to be, for the most part, we're going to be grouping these three: chest, abs, and neck. This is going to be top. Of course, there are shoulders in here. But for the most part, actually, you know what? Let's include the shoulders. There you go. So the only thing outside of that is the shorts. So we're going to be doing this breathing. And then from here, we go to the body. This one is the breath. So from here, the breathing, we're going to be checking 2. 1 on each end. 0 is the neutral. And then the 1 will be the, wait for it, inhale. How does it feel to manually breathe? All right, let's go. Press X here so that, the bounding box will not be influenced. Or rather, you won't have to, select it all as a complete thing. And then from here, basically, what you're going to be doing is you are going to use the Bezier, the Bezier division, to manipulate the body so that it will, for the most part, look as if it is breathing, and it will be an automatic thing. And you can set certain stuff here. As you can see, breathing, we X this one as well again, and then click this, hold shift, click the other side, and then you can use this to slowly inch into the seamless line here. There you go. And then this one as well. From here, we can actually do this. We can lift this up, lift the other side up. Oh, hello, princess. Thank you for the lurkies. Princess of Death lurks silently, similar to how much of a sleeper hit it was for the Belgian techno anthem, Pump Up the Jam. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Hello, thank you for the raid, Michael Smells. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Luciferus, Venus and Bellatrons at your service, Demon Vampire Gesture, and we are currently doing art here. More specifically, Live2D modeling. Hello, 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 Mysterious. Oh my goodness, I got that. Hello, Mysterious. Hello. Wait. Hello, Mysterious. I do apologize if it was a little bit cringe, but hey, you killed the cringe inside of you. But hey, yes, welcome. We're currently animating the breathing. Yes, Michael, thank you so much for the raid. How was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky? Yes, as you can see here, we have set the breathing here. Whoa. Oh. Can you hear that? Can you hear the breathing from the animation? There's actually no sound. It's just, you know, imagination. Ain't that great? I was doing good at game, then I was really understandable. Understandable. Well, I hope you you know, I hope you enjoyed the game nevertheless. You've given life to your homunculus. Yes. This is currently a homunculus that I will be gifting to you know, to my favorite honey friend, Mr. Red. And don't forget to save. Of course, you never forget to save, especially, you know, since you're doing a big project such as this. And giving Mr. Red a lot of options. Anyway, let us continue. Yes, aside from art, I also do a variety of other streams. Most, you know, most commonly games. I'm currently into playing Elden Ring right now. Although I am, you know, I am playing with a few friends of mine, Mr. Red, as well as, you know, Itadamaru. You can check them out, as you know, in the on Twitch. And yeah, we are at the DLC right now on Elden Ring. So yeah, if you guys don't want spoilers, I do apologize. I will not spoil you. No, don't worry about that. I'm just letting you guys know that, you know, we are at the DLC. Okay. Now we all can see the breathing part, okay? And to show it a little bit further, we can actually go to physics settings, and then you will and then let's see if the breathing is actually moving. Okay. Now you can see Mr. Red is breathing. Do you see that? Do you see that big chest puffing? Puffing and a puffing? Ain't that great? Yes. And this is like the only, as far as I can tell, this is the only, yeah, this is the only parameter that has this specific rhythm. It can actually code something similar in other areas, but unfortunately, I do not know how to do that. So if I ever need, like, you know, an animation that needs like an automatic moving, I just tie it to breath. But yeah, eventually I will learn that, but nevertheless, pun intended, don't hold your breath. Anyway, with that out of the way, now we can go to the physics of hair. Now, before doing this, I just want to let you guys know that this is going to be a short, yeah, this is going to be the short strand of the hair. And for this one, we are going to go with the hair. Where is the hair? There you go. Close the other folders. There we go to hair move X, Y, and then the supplement. The supplement would most likely, you know, for the most part, it would be the tip of the hair. But for this one, we are going to be selecting the strand. We're going to make deformities, and then to the ends of it with a midpoint over there, and then segment it however you like, depending on how long it is or how physics, you know, how much physics you want this parts, specific parts to be. It's up to you. But me, usually, I usually like to keep it even in the way that, you know, you would a spine. So this is a spine. Hello, Sterling Fields. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Welcome to the art stream. Hope you're having a great time. But yeah, from here, as you can see right now, we have all of this stuff, right? And now that we have, basically put in the bones, basically in 3D, these are, boning, making, bones of the model itself, or specific meshes. This one is, making deformed paths, which are which basically, pertains to bones. From here, we're going to make it move X. So this one is X. We're going to add 3 keys. 3 keys. This one is neutral, like this. Left is where it goes swoosh to the left, and then the positive one is a swoosh to the right. Hair move. The move Y is going to be up and down. Like basically, it just curls. Basically the hair move Y will make it curl more. So we're gonna be doing just that. So from here, we will go to hair move X positive. And from this positive, we will not be moving this. We might move this, but for the most part, we will be moving this one. So we're gonna be doing just that. So yeah, there you go. Don't forget to whenever you make a big decision in how you want to move, don't forget to switch between default and then gradually go up there. So as you can see, from here, it's gonna be just swinging. It's swinging, right? Which is perfectly normal, perfectly fine. So don't worry about that. And then just let the other stuff follow suit, So from here, we have these. There you go. And then we just look at it, and it looks like it's turned, right? Yeah. That is basically what we're gonna be doing in hair move X. And if you want like a shortcut, you can actually go to the corner of this red. So if you press X, you won't be able to turn it as is. But if you do deselect and then select it again, it returns, and then from there you can actually do that. But the problem with that is that you're gonna forget you might forget where exactly it's going to be coming from, right? Because where the pivot point is this very center of this. Yeah, very center of the mesh. So you might as well could just do this and it would be perfectly fine. Try not to exaggerate it too much for your first time. Yeah. Unless you're very experienced with how hair moves, in which case, by all means, go ham on that. But like I said before, if you are not experienced with certain things, take your time, use as much try to find as much material that you can use to help you with the process, and just basically just enjoy, just enjoy it. Anyway, here's the hair move X. So from base, we could go swish to the left, swish to the right, swish to the left, and then swish to the right. Okay. And then, hair move Y. Hair move Y, you can basically do the same thing, but you could also, if you're not gonna have the model, move up and down too much, you can actually use hair move Y as kind of a supplement. So from here, we're going to make 3 again. And from here, basically we're going to be moving just the tip. Or rather, usually the tips of the model. As you can see here, it's basically just a bounce. like that. But I did mess it up because both of these values, 0 and 0, are supposed to be neutral. So let's go back to modeling, edit form, and revert to original. So what we're going to be doing here now is positive is higher up, and then negative is lower. So with the positive, we just go and basically just squish it. Like so. So from here, you squished a little bit, yeah. Now, as for the degree of squishing, it's really entirely up to you. Me, I just like to, for Mr. Red's luscious hair, I would like to make it not bounce too much. Basically just enough to be like, noticeable but not distracting. So from here, yes, so bounce up and then bounce down. So from here in the negatives, we just make it, a little straighter, the curve. And when hair gets straight, they kind of stretch a little bit, especially for those with curly hair. You know who you are. It's a little bit more dynamic, as you can see here. Yeah, bounce, 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 and then it goes back to its natural, its natural position. So let's stretch it out a little bit more like this. And now, nice. So with hair, it's going to be physics, as I've said before, it's going to be physics based. So you wouldn't need to like think too much on it. Hey, Ron of Arts, welcome. Hope you're doing great. And also, yes, welcome. Mr. Red is currently on his way to becoming moving red. Okay. Everyone, I finally finished my spicy noodles. Woo! Anyway, how are you doing, Ron? Yeah. Where's my mouse? There you go. Alright, as you can currently see, move Y is bounce, the bounce, and then move X is the swing, basically. So we're going to be setting all of those stuff. All of those stuffs as they go along. So this one is going to be higher. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing great as well, Ron. Thank you very much. So we're going to be swinging it a little bit higher, and then probably, we're going to be a little bit cheeky because we're going to be making it bounce a little against the curve, Soon? Oh yeah, he's gonna be moving real soon, Ron. Hey, if you guys would like, you can actually, give Mr. Red a subscribe over on the Red platform. He kind of makes announcements over there, or in his Discord server, so you could check it out. And eventually, give the bell icon a personalized. Wait, no, an all. Once you subscribe, and eventually he will be deploying the model. So as you can see right now, the swing is a little bit further you know. And then from this one, we're going to be squishing it, of course. Actually, you know what? I think we did it the opposite way. Maybe, yeah. Actually, yeah. We're gonna be doing just that. We're gonna be squishing with the positive. Actually, wait. Modeling, edit form, revert to original. Oh no! When I said original, it's the original. There you go. All right. And from here, we're going to be squishing it. Make this a little bit higher. Yes, there you go. Curve. A little bit higher. There you go. Life is all about the micro decisions that you make every second of the day. Am I going to make coffee? Am I gonna keep smiling? Or am I gonna let that one rude person ruin my entire day? Some food for thought, right? Dang, this strand of hair is cooked. But I know for sure it'll turn out good. Ah, thank you. Mr. Red is counting on me. Counting on us to make sure that this looks real nice. Let me tell you that. Alright, straighten it out, of course. There you go. As you can see from here, it swings, swing from the tangles of. And then this one goes up, up, up. The forehead goes. Actually, yeah, let's give it the biggest exaggeration there is so that you guys can see, how wacky you can get with this. Of course. Thank you. I have a lot of patience for a lot of things. And art is one of those things where if I had all the time in the world, I would take the most time out of it. And now we can see it's like that, right? Okay, we're still not finished with this. Even though we have set everything to be, to be moving, we're still not finished with this. We still have to go to the modeling physics settings. And as you can see, Mr. Red is still breathing here, manual breathing. So, and if I also click around here, it's going to be looking around, right? And that is a wonderful thing. That is fun stuff. But this is not what we are going to be looking for. We are actually going to group here, add. So from here, this is the physics menu. Wait, let me close it and then move it a little bit to the right. There you go. And now add group. This one will be hair. There you go. Input. And the input preset will be determining which input will be used for the thing. So what dictates hair movement? Head movement, right? So we're gonna do just that. Head input. Physics model preset is basically just, something to start off with. And we actually have one of these settings that we could use that is perfect for the hair. Hair short. Okay. Now that we've set that up, still nothing, right? Don't worry. Here we go to the output settings. And then this is where it will reflect. Input settings will be what what will come in, and then output settings is obviously what will come out. But there's nothing in here, so we're going to be adding that. We're going to click add here, and from add we're going to put in hair move X, hair move Y, hair move supplementary. For supplementary, it's basically just a tip, but for now X and Y is what we need. We're still going to be including supplementary because it's still part of the hair, but yeah. And from here we can actually, this is actually the simulation of it, and as you can see, oh, can you see that? Can you see it? Oh, guys, can you see the hair moving? Oh my goodness. Yeah, okay. So from there, you can actually look at this. This is the pendulum. As you can see, there is a 1 over here. This is basically what you this is basically pendulum 1. And how would you know which pendulum it can be? You can see here the pendulum number that it is connected to is 1. All of these are connected to 1. But what if you want it to be what if you want them to move separately? That's the thing. You can actually do that by adding one more pendulum and another pendulum. And then depending on that, you can actually see, you can scroll away from this one. Let's go with 4.5. And then you can see the pendulum moving like so, right? So from here, we can actually do something like this. Pendulum number 2. Now it's on pendulum 2. Now the hair move Y will be doing what number 2 is gonna be doing, how it swings. Despite in spite of 1. If 1 swings but 2 does not, it will not move. And if 3 swings but 2 is not swinging, it will not move. So yeah, we're banking on that physics part. So as you can see now, hair move X is connected to pendulum 1, Y is 2, and supplement is 3. Now we can totally see. Now we can see how bouncy it's becoming, right? Oh, ain't that great? As you can see, it is super bouncy. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Wow. 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 Do you see how bouncy it's becoming? Yes. Let's make convergence 1 here. Now it's less bouncy, but that is the thing. It is, a short strand. Short but thin strand. So it's still very bouncy, but not too much because of the shortness. Now it's looking great, right? Now we can leave it alone. Because apart from that, we still have the top part, which will not be moving. Will not have its own physics. As well as the back part, which will not have its own physics as well. Okay? But yes, eventually, we're going to be going with the head, with how the head moves, as well as the body movement. We're going to be taking all of those into account next time. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I understand, you know, a lot of people, some people have just arrived, but unfortunately, yeah, that's all the time that I have for today. But you know, next stream, next art stream, we will be having, yeah, we will be showing head movement as well as body movement, and also, you know, the results of like the off-screen me adjusting the mouth stuff for Mr. Red. So yeah, take note of that, you know, and hold me to that, because you know I might forget what we're gonna be doing. And also as well, we'll also in the future we'll also be doing some physics on the arms as well. It's kind of like swinging motion, but very unlike the strands. So yeah, look forward to that as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Let's say our thank yous. Wait, let me just go here. There you go. All right. So from here, I would love to say thank you so much on the red platform. Ron of Arts, thank you for stopping by. I really do appreciate it whenever you're around. And I hope to see more of you in the days to come, okay? Who else? Sterling Fields, welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Polly, thank you for the comment on Mr. Red's jawline. But I hope you're having a, you know, healthy sniffy day. Sanst, thank you so much for, you know, coming back. Akuma as well. And last but not the very least, Kiwi and Apple, always lovely to have you here. Cool South Park background. Thank you, Vaughn. Also, yeah, thank you, Vaughn, for stopping by. And everyone else who went in and lurked and looked at the video. I really do appreciate every single one of you. If you like the stream, please leave a like. And if you haven't, you know, you can just subscribe and, you know, click on the bell button, set it to all so that you can see all the posts and all the streams and also the offline things that I have, you know, I have in there and will have in store for you. So yeah, look forward to that. So anyway, you guys can go now. I will be, you know, thanking Twitch as well as everyone in Ita, hello. Oh my goodness, how are you? How are you doing? I'm so sorry, I just finished. Now we're gonna, guys, don't go out just yet, okay? Please. We're gonna be raiding someone, okay? We're gonna be raiding someone, so look forward to that. Anyway, thank you, Ita, for stopping by. I hope that, you know, we get some wonderful free time on your Saturday, or probably on your Sunday. I might stream on those days, so yeah. Who else was here? Mysterious, thank you for, you know, for the raid, as well as Michael, thank you so much for the raid. I really do appreciate you, and I hope that I can catch you sometime, you know, in the future. Princess, thank you for the lurk. Haze, how about dinner? Hope you're having a wonderful time at Minecraft. Yes, sweet. Cat, thank you for, you know, stopping by, French Taco Cat. And yeah, we will actually be rating French Taco Cat in a bit. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Red, as well. You know, you are the star of the show because, you know, it is your model. But yes, thank you for being here. Sunstino, thank you for the biddies, by the way. Hope you're having a wonderful time. Pixie, hope you're having a wonderful evening. Alexis, I really do appreciate if the streak broke, but, you know, hope you're doing well. and everything is, going fine with you. Neri, thank you for stopping by as well. Hello as well to you. Nito, hope you're having, a great time at work. Mr. Bubbles, I hope you're I hope you're having a wonderful rest. But if you are still playing Overwatch, good luck. And Gambit, hope you're having a wonderful evening as well. And hope you're yes, Muladhar, I'm so sorry. We're done. I've been streaming for 2 hours and it is I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I will try to make it longer next time. But yeah, unfortunately, for some reason, art takes a lot out of me. Yeah. Yeah, I really am sad as well. I really do I really do apologize, but I appreciate you. I appreciate the both of you, and every single one of you went in. I really do. But yeah, but hey, at the very least, you guys can enjoy the frame on the top right. The the leopard right now. I don't know if it's a leopard or the cougar or a panther or a lynx or a fox or whatever. It's not a fox, but yeah. Anyway, we will be rating French Taco Cat, so you guys, just don't go just yet. But yeah, when we raid, please do be on your best behavior. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, because it would reflect on me. And at the very most, enjoy. And if you need to raid and run, it's okay. You guys have done so much for me, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Okay. Next stream will be most likely the final episode of Elden Ring co-op. So yeah, we're gonna be beating the final endgame boss in Elden Ring DLC with Mr. Red and Ita. Woo! Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye bye. Also, right.